name is Carcino, and this is One Crack News. Let's get into it. People was wondering why I never talked about it yesterday. The Kevin Samuels incident, or the reveal of the autopsy report saying that he died from hypertension. Hypertension is what leads to cardiac arrest in most African American men. A lot of people don't pay attention to the signs. He was already classified as having dangerously high hypertension when he went in, because they put him on medication. While on this medication he was taking to keep everything moderate, what it does is lower your cholesterol level. Your cholesterol level and all of your blood pressure, when they measure your blood, it's normally high when you're dealing with hypertension. So if you're dealing with hypertension, you're going to be dealing in a situation in which everything is elevated. Hypertension is it's a killer. When you have high blood pressure, they put you on like high blood pressure medicine to keep your blood pressure low, because this leads to dangerous hypertension in your body that leads to heart attack, death. And this is controlled mostly with exercise, activities. Yeah, well, you gotta think about it. You're dealing with a situation where other people that's involved, they kept blaming the woman, because it's like, this woman probably hitting them with some fentanyl and all this stuff, and she's there. Everything's possible at that point. I mean, the 911 call, she sound very concerned, but you don't know this woman. You don't know what these women do. But what I think, it's an accumulation of him taking his medicine but neglecting things, sleep, drinking. He was taking pills allegedly for his erectile dysfunction, for performance, mixed in with just having sex. And then your body can't take it. Next thing you know, you out the game. It can happen to anybody. So make sure you go to the doctor, get checked up, get your checkup and everything, get checked out, and make sure everything's up to par, because you only get one life. Everyone talked about all his viewership, all his money. This is what people focus on the most, right? It's all these things. But what they need to be focused on are the simple things. Now you might say, well, what's the simple things? Well, I'm glad you asked. The simple things are making sure your health, your blood levels, blood sugar, and a lot of these things that you was eating in your 20s, you're just not going to be able to eat in your 40s. Sorry. Just not gonna be able to do it. Sorry, buddy. I gotta come in here and wash comforters. That's how I get down. It's early in the morning. So, no, I never thought like everyone else thought. I always thought differently. Yeah, people can work from sun to sun, but a Cino's job, that's never done. Oh, that's the drive. Card value. Let me go to the Mega Wash. These the Mega Washes here. It's the one stop shop. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you got a service? Ain't that some Fraganato bullshit? I'm mad as hell about that. Well, you got to think about it though. You know, when you look at what's the best way to do something and what's the best way not to do something, that's the way to go. That's just how I choose to do things. It's the right way and the wrong way. Proper diet should never be neglected. You know, when you get up in age, well, it's okay to work from sun to sun. You know, I get that. You want to work hard every day. But this is what happened to Gerald Levert. It's why he died at 50. Because you gotta, it's hard, believe me. Because this time I don't want to change what I'm eating, but I know I have to stay active. And me, I was always an active person. So now I'm mostly sitting the majority of the time. I don't want to be a person that goes from sitting all the time and getting comfortable, and my metabolism will change because of it. You know, my body will get accustomed to just sitting still, which I don't want to happen.
Afghanistan. It would be the largest boycott in the history of the Olympic Games. If you do our job, you'll never run this place. Wanna know why? Because no one will like you. of
Well,
course, he was the well-heeled Don Draper. I think he liked the ladies as well. That character brought him an Emmy. It kickstarted his career. It won a ton of awards throughout its run until 2015. And, I agree with 90% of what Jake Hamilton has to say, Mike, but on this one, he and I disagree. I have tried repeatedly to get into this show, and I don't get it. I don't get the lure of Mad Men. Were you a fan? You're going to find this very difficult to believe, Scott Schneider, but you and I...
well, I'm trying to get to the damn thing, but they ain't letting me see it. Everybody thought Kevin Samuels had basically, took his own life. Or, I mean, the chick killed him and all kind of craziness. But
So, okay, we agree. We agree on that one. Jake, I'm sure will slam us later. 72 degrees right now in Wakanda, Glencoe 75 at Niles, some 60s. In fact, 60s are more common than the 70s. Tinley Park with the 66, Manhattan, and Grant Park, the one located in
well, where the hell is the damn car?
Beach or lake bound today. Here's what you've got. Southwest winds at about 15 to 25 knots. That'll kick up 3-foot waves this afternoon. It's a little bit of chop out there. Risk of a rip current for you bathers is fairly low today. Water temperature about as high as it's been all summer long, up to 74 degrees. We're not seeing any upwelling of that colder water from below. We have lots of sunshine to look forward to today. Skies are essentially cloud-free right now. Storm system, and it's a fairly potent one, is winding up right about here, trailing it close and then brought some shower thunderstorms to Minnesota and Wisconsin, and that's about as far south as they're going to go here. Deep patches of cloud cover this afternoon. Temperatures will be in the low 90s.
Well, a lot of places have changed. And the reason they've changed is because the world has changed. When people look at the times and you look at how we do with our health, this is why Gerald Levert's father tried to tell him, said, look, son, if you want to live past 50, you got to learn how to live at 50. You're working too hard, and you're not giving your body the proper rest, and you're not eating right. And he went to Africa, and he came back and got sick. He wasn't taking care of himself. And you can't be going out drinking, getting all smashed, doing stuff you used to do, and things you can't do now at this level. It's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, what they say, there's different levels to this. Different levels to this. Right, I don't drink Red Bulls. That's something that I heard Kevin Samuels did, which would lead to hypertension. He took energy drinks. He used to drink wine, Convassier, and he was taking medicine for hypertension. So he already was he's already had problems with this before. And it was bad enough to where it was already bad enough to a point where it was already bad enough to a point where they had to why ain't the damn thing taken?
right-hand side of the screen. You know, we don't have that many.
Thank you. That thing's having a heart attack.
What a perfect day to get out on the water. And then if you do so, Mike Kaplan said, it's not just going to be hot today, it's going to be sizzling for the rest of the week. You'll have details coming up. Let's check out what's trending in the sports world. Kaplan and I just talking about last night's home run derby. We got a new king of the long ball.
Bill is too big. Please insert a smaller bill.
Yeah, that's soon to be
Can you please tell me what the hell's going on around here?
$140 million, and for good reason. He's really good. He held off Seattle Mariners rookie Julio Rodriguez in the final. The 23-year-old hit 53 homers, beating each of his 3 opponents in each round. All right, before the big game tonight, we want you to follow our team live.
Now I gotta put in a smaller bill.
I'm talking about Cass Carlson. They are with the Chicago Stars. We got a couple in the starting lineup. A pretty good guy named Anderson from the Sox, and a pretty good catcher from the Cubs by the name of Contreras. And they've got all the interviews you're going to want to see prior to the big game at 5:30. It's tonight on Fox 32. Options for conference realignments in college sports continue to evolve. So yeah, USC and UCLA really defected from the Pac-12. They're going to
Ones and fives. Did I bring any extra money with me? I don't think I did. These are my shorts. And the attendant ain't here. I don't think.
Cal, Stanford, Washington
The
State,
attendant.
and Oregon State on their own with the Big 12 and absorbing Arizona schools, Oregon, Washington, Utah, and Colorado. Then again, I write all this stuff down because it's too confusing at this point.
Jesus. Just want to wash clothes, man. Make it real hard. I gotta do some extra. Oh, this place is open early. Oh, dang. Rosie's. Well, now that I'm in the car already, let me dip around here. See what else we got that's open. That's what I get. Want to save gas money. Now I'm in the hood. Yeah, I gotta make this trip. Well, I should have made the trip. Now it's too late to make the trip. Don't worry. The gangster crew don't get up this early. They sleep at this time. They be like, yeah, we start banging tomorrow, bro. Yeah, about 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, I gotta get some sleep. Yeah, we bang tomorrow, bro. Yeah, start at 2. This is way too early for them. Oh no, that takes some heck of some super chats for that. Oh. Okay, cool. Let me get some fives. Okay.
Gracias, ¿qué pasa, María? Rica, ¿cómo estás? Bien, y buenos días. Bien, bien, aquí. ¿Algo más? Sería todo.
Yeah,
You.
I'm good.
Ah, serían $3.
That smell good too. All right, thank you.
Yo quiero hacer contento. Ahí se puede. Aquí se pasa. Aquí dame. ¿No quieres bolsa? Gracias.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, thank you, sir. All right. Now, let's try this again. Washing clothes in the hood, volume 1.
Tuesday, it's the Daily Dilemma. Yeah,
So,
good day once a year from you, the viewer, about a typical problem dilemma that, you know, we all face these days, so here we go.
here we are.
The dilemma has to do with the family member that nobody wants at the family picnic because everyone knows his or her MO. You know this person. They come an hour late so they don't have to do any of the stuff. They don't bring anything to the picnic or the party, but they're first in the line for the food.
All right, here we are.
Second before anybody else has had first. And they go into coolers that don't
Cool.
belong to them in order to drink your booze. Now,
Right.
you repeatedly asked your wife or your spouse, don't invite him. But as much as this person is irritating, this person is disciplined. So do you
Okay, now we've inserted the towel. Insert cash that adds cash to the bill. Yes, but you can't wash comforters. You can't, do comforters and things like that.
And Christina says, they're family. You know how they act if you haven't tried talking to them.
You can't put a comforter on there. They're too big for the washer and dryer at the house.
And just forget about it. Pretty soon I won't care about that.
It's funny. Now we're all married. For me, now this is one person in my family. She annoys me, to no end. But if it's one of my in-laws, I actually find it kind of entertaining to watch this person annoying everybody else. It depends on the relationship.
So you can go through your whole. Did you see that? It's like you're watching the theater.
Exactly.
Right? Mike?
I agree with your respondent, Christina, who said just deal with it. You probably have seen this person do this many, many times and may manifest that behavior in other ways that transcend take time as well. So I just put up with it. If it's friend or family or something.
Let's just be glad we don't have to live with that person, right?
Right.
Family, come over for the family picnic once in a while.
Now we should be good to go. I know we're halfway in and ain't even got cracking yet. Alright. Now it's time to get down and dirty. Hold on, folks. All right, let's get this cracking. Okay, that's nice. Let's get this fixed. I got 3 main comforters I gotta wash. See, this is what you gotta do. When you wanna stay clean. Gotta stay clean, can't have no dirty house and be with a dirty man. Man, people want to do me dirty. I'm fresh about the tub. Move like a snail. You deserve to catch a slug. All right, we off to the race. No, Kevin Samuels was a clean man. Like, I mean, he looked clean. He probably did some exercises here and there, but he definitely must have hypertension running in his family. It might be a condition in his family where they have high blood pressure and things like that, because he was already taking medication for that. And then it was already stated that he took a pill, like one of them erectile pills, like he took some Viagra or Cialis or something like that, and messed himself up. Something good, you know. So now you're looking at a lot of moving parts now. Now you're looking at a whole group of people who don't know what they're talking about. You're looking at a whole group that don't understand life. You're looking at a whole nother group of people who into this foolishness. Well, like I told y'all before, hypertension is very serious. You're gonna have to change your diet if you want to survive in the new millennium. You know, I gotta change my diet. You know, if I want to live to be 50 and above 50 and get there, I gotta change the way I eat. I can't be eating whatever I want whenever I feel like it. You know, my body is changing. So at 20, you're not supposed to even move like that anyway. I mean, when you get to your 40s. I'm just washing clothes, man, and right now I'm washing comforters. So comforters, you know, I can't put those in the washing machine at the house. I got clothes at the house washing right now. Yeah, this is the time I wish I had a wife. Remember I told you there's times I wish I had a wife? Yeah, these is when I'll be thinking about, man, if I was married, I could just be asleep. Yeah, I wake up, clothes washed, folded. These is one of those times. They took him out. No, I don't think they took him out. I think he took himself out. When you taking medicine for hypertension and you mixing that with sex pills and you're drinking and you're doing all these things here, you're gonna probably do too much. And who knows the last time he took those pills, or how many milligrams he took when he took his doggone Cialis or Viagra pill. And he suffers from hypertension. He probably gave himself a stroke and heart attack that he couldn't recover from. Well, it's always tragic when you hear about something like that, you know? It's only one thing it can be. Yeah, I can dip back to the laundromat anytime I feel like it. But I know I got 30 minutes, and I know people finna start getting ready for work, starting to see the traffic come out. I'm not a huge bread guy. Like, if I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, yeah. Do I do all this other stuff? No. But not a huge peanut butter, like, bread guy that much. So that cuts out a lot. But you want to make sure you have a lot of 7-Ups in the house. Less Coca-Colas. Well, I gotta go back because I'm washing clothes at the house and I'm washing clothes here, comforters at the facility. When you have a house, man, it's what you gotta do. You gotta do what's required, brother. That's what I said. These young girls will rush you to the grave. All these old dudes trying to dance and keep up with these young girls. Shoot, I ain't trying to please you. But I've never had a problem, with my Peter, with my Johnson. When it's time to perform, that thing stands up like a brick. Ready to go. Ready for action. So I've never been in that situation, but I've never been much of a big drinker. And, they say drinking causes this a lot. So some people, they fall into the drinking phase where everything they do is drink 24/7. So it's like, well, damn, if that's all they gonna do is keep drinking, then this is gonna be the end result. I don't need to go outside. I mean, I can leave the car right here. I'm gonna pay my homeboy to clean out this garage. See what he on today. Yeah. Constant movement, buddy. Constant movement. Now I gotta take the clothes in here and put them in the dryer. Well, shoot. If you're looking at it and you want to speak factually, let's look at the big picture. Kevin Samuels. You know? He was never a mover and shaker like that. He was a fashion guy. He stayed on the move, jumping on planes, flying around. You know, that stuff come back to get you. Comes back to bite you. You know, God bless the rest of his family. If he got children, at least he survived. And there we go. Let's kick it into gear. Get the second wave of clothes running. Bring that water in. There it is. Now we cook it with Crisco. Now we cook it with Crisco. Now, let's get all the empty trash around the house and get it out. Hut, 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 hut. Now, this is trash. This goes out. If it look like trash, throw it out. This paper bag looks like trash, must go out. 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 So now, finish this. Clothes is running there. Then by the time I go back there, clothes will be through washing. I can put them in the dryer. So when I come out the dryer, because I'm going to put them in the super dryer. I wash all of them. Yeah, this is the room none of y'all see really. This is another room. That room I got. Many rooms in the house. Who's trying to say, Sino, you broke? Well, if I'm broke, you done told a huge joke. I must be doing something right. Trust me. I must be doing something right. A lot of people come up with conspiracy theories, but hey, you can't put it past nobody. You can't trust these people no day. They'll come in your house, get you to do some drugs, be fentanyl up in the stuff. You don't be knowing what these people got planned for you. They play all kind of games out here. Better watch it. You'll be a victim. Oh, well, that's the way the world moves, right? Yeah, I'm trying to see how I messed my arm up. Gee. Coming up as a hitter in the fast lane, living in the fast lane, love the rain. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a senior in the cash game, living in the fast lane, oh, for real. Boom. Nights full of Alizé. Oh, Mr. Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole. You too old to understand the way the game go. You lame, so I gotta hit you with the hot tracks. Was he killed? No, he wasn't killed. He just suffered from hypertension. He's trying to have sexual intercourse, taking Cialis or the Viagra, whatever the one it is. He was already taking the medication for hypertension, and hypertension is a killer. And you do not want to be on that medication. You have to change your diet. Have to change the way you eat. You can't go out getting drunk, drinking yak and doing all this stuff. You know, you got idiots trying to down and finish bottles of liquor. Like somebody did, drinking a bottle of Jägermeister and drowned himself. Trying to win a $12 bet. That's the kind of world we're living in. This is the type of intelligence we're dealing with. We got people making decisions that's costing them their lives, and they're moving like that. So just let that sink in. Somebody is stupid enough to do something like that to themselves. Throwing all this crap out. Oh shit. What happened? The hell went down? The weight get too high? Or? I don't know what's going on, man. Let me get up out of here. I ain't got time to even wrestle with this damn thing. I'm not mad at Kevin at all. I didn't agree with a lot of the things he said or did, but I didn't agree with a lot of the takes of he was murdered and all this stuff. That's sensationalism. I just waited to hear the report, but I don't blame anybody for thinking that he was. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up in the game as a singer, living in the fast lane. I breathe. All right, so the trash is out. So when I get back, the clothes should be through, right? Right. Yeah, Red Bull will do it too. When you suffer from hypertension and you mixing Red Bull or any type of high energy drink with a lot of sugars and you suffer from hypertension, this isn't good for you. But I wasn't there for it, so prayers go out to his family. You know, I hope they all survive or, you know, they get through it. I know he's going to run into the problem with a lot of them just looking at his money. So they can knock themselves out. Because where he's at right now, money is the least of anything he's worried about. All the stuff in this physical, he's done with. I don't hate on no groups. Yeah, Red Bull gave him his wings, that's for sure. I mean, that can happen to any of us, man. We gotta start changing the way we think, changing the way we diet, whole nine, man. So I ain't gonna take you through the whole laundry day of what the hell I go through in a day. Trying to do all this stuff. I gotta put gas in the car too. So as you can see, my day never ends. But you guys stay full of contact. Last night we did a live stream talking about Gilbert Arenas, so you guys probably missed that. The stuff we did after that, oh Jesus, I gotta put that on the Patreon. The stuff we did after the fact was even way off the chain. But we did a StreamYard yesterday that was pretty interesting. Gilbert Arenas and his versus battle, having YouTubers battle each other. Like, I'm like, what's the battle? I don't get it. I'm like, we not rapping. Carcino don't have any songs except for Braun lose chips all the time. And that's a platinum smash. Yeah, I heard something about Kel's ex-wife wants to sue me, serve me papers. She's mad. She sent some on Instagram. I didn't even see it. It's about a week old. I'm like, man, she sent me something like, you're a liar, and you're gonna be served papers. Take this video down now. I'll be like, I'm a liar. Oh, we can go there. Now she gonna make me release that song, cause I still got it, the song. I just gotta get the disc to work. I think I got it on my old PC, but she gonna make me go dig that song up, and that's her ass. Now when the song come out, your ass is out. Yeah, that's what time it is. I look like an all-max statue. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a lot of positive feedback on the videos we did yesterday. Even though they sabotaged me and everything, we still had a lot of positive feedback on the videos, which is great because that's what we strive for. Drake and Kanye in a versus battle, that would be very interesting. That's hard. I mean, Kanye got enough hits on the first 3 albums to last him. Man, I don't know. it's different waves, you know. Kanye got most of the older crowd than the younger audience. Drake still got the younger audience. Like, he's more relevant now with the young folks still. Kanye run kind of fell off, and then he started doing songs and jumping on everybody else's stuff, but he ain't really been like having a hit, you know, in like a long time. You couldn't think of the last Kanye hit record. He put out about like 3-4 Huff albums in a row. Then he started doing that white boy California dance when he's almost falling. I'll be like, whoa, are you okay? He's back up. Hey, go ahead, Kanye. Get it. I'm like, get it. Thought he was having a seizure. Yeah, I know, man. It's a weird world. Oh man, Max. Short story. I had a friend named Marcino Rush. When everybody was thinking of names to tell this girl, they was all telling her the wrong name. And I was about to say my name, and then everybody was giving aliases. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm like, I'm on the spot, and I just said Carcino. I was gonna say Marcino, just because I didn't know what the reason was we was doing this, but I'm like, uh-oh, it must be like we can't tell her our real names for a reason. So, dude, my buddy called himself Ron Jeremy. Ron. And I'm like, why is everybody telling this chick the wrong name? Like, they going around telling the wrong name. She's like, what's your name? And everybody's giving the wrong name. My boy, I'm Ron Jeremy. She was okay. And what's yours? And I was like, Carcino. And ever since then, Carcino was born, man. Smooth Walker called me Carcino all the time. Carcino, what's up? It's like, what's up, Smooth? But it was funny too, because she got in a big argument, and she came back saying my name too, and she was, no, because we seen you, and Carcino, he was right here, he saw you too. I'm like, it's like people forgot about the names. They was Carcino. Who is that? Oh yeah, I forgot you said that name. Yeah, I was never known as that. Everybody called me Magnificent. Katie Magnificent. That was my name. Right there. Super dry. Oh yeah, let's get to it. That's one. It's comforter number 2. And comforter number 3. Let's get it. Super dry. Look at that. This thing is a giant. Can take 3 full comforters. I'm liking that. Good morning, brother. Oh, that's right. Got to get the work done, buddy. You got to put the work in. See, I'm washing at the house. Y'all done seen me this morning. Washing and getting things going. This whole time we've been live. Yeah, we was live last night, Kwame. Talking about Silly Gilly and his versus battle. Oh, HD said sign him up. He want to do it. I'm like, I told Gil, I'm like, Gil, HD will jump your versus thing. And he ready to do it. Because I already told him for my minute, I'm going to have to, it's going to be a fight. Because I'm going to knock Gummy straight out. They can't put me on stage with him. HD want to go video for video with anything you want to do. Video. He want to have a rap battle. He ready for that. He got. He want to fight. He ready for that. I'm like HD ready to go. I was like, all right, I'll tell Gil. Gil was scared to answer the phone yesterday. I guess he was scared. He probably wondered how I seen don't get my number. I'm like, fool, I always had your number. I just had a reason to call you. Yeah, Goo, you still ain't sent me that information. That's the thing. Once they tell Gil he got to put up the money himself, it ain't gonna jump off. That's what I tell you. Gil is the type that's friends to everybody else, and ain't nobody else a friend of Gil. He friends with everybody. He's a buddy hustler. He be the main one. Oh, that's my friend. And they be like, you friends with Gil? He's like, oh, I know him. You know, I don't hang out with Gil. I be Gil. When you gonna fly out Gummy out there to where you at? Let him come out to the valley so he can sit there on your show. Yeah, he's a buddy hustler. That's what he do. He try to buddy everybody, and they just give him little tasks. They be like, man, you want to like teach my little kid how to shoot? Oh yeah, man, I teach her how to shoot. Whoa, now you know I put 60 up on Kobe. I can shoot. All right, he trying to get his daughter to go in the WNBA so he can make some money off her. Gil, something else, boy. Him and Matty Patty. Matty Patty got his sons a podcast, trying to make money off them being twins. I'm like, boy, y'all low lives. Straight low lives. Let them kids be kids. You already trying to make a plan off them to go to the league. But then you got to think about who their mama is. Gerald was 39. I thought he was 49. Are you sure he was 39 when he died? Man, that $100 million is on paper somewhere in crayon. Cause still ain't got no $100 million. That's what I'm saying. Fly Gummy out there the way you at, Gil. Go ahead. Fly that dummy out there and introduce him to your NBA friends. The one you brag about and talking about, don't know, Kwame don't hang around with nobody in the league. They don't want nothing to do with him. That's why he gotta have friends on YouTube. While you sitting there saying that to a guy that's on YouTube. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You saying that to a guy on YouTube. Let me see you bring Gummy into one of them NBA players' house. Gil ain't gonna do that. Gil ain't gonna let Gummy in his house. Gummy ain't gonna be in his house. Can you imagine him letting Gummy in his damn house? Gummy be like, I could have sworn I had an all-star coaster sitting right there. It was a clear picture of me and my Wizards. They normally sit on the corner there. Oh, I ain't seen it. This dude in there pocketing shit. I know. I'm like, I done been around GP. And GP had to tell one of the girls he used to mess with, I ain't gonna say her name, about bringing women in his house. I'm sitting there and we like, okay, well, this is the situation. And how it's gonna go down. And I told her, I said, look, you can't be hanging out with this chick. Like, this lowers your standards. And she come like, no, she's a cool person and she's just missing. I'm like, look, she could be all those things, but she's got a reputation around here. She didn't slept with half these people in here and they don't want her around. And here you come bringing her around. So now they looking at you suspect. Like, man, who is you? And I'm like, this make you look available. And I'm like, if we doing business together, I can't have this because I'm getting calls now. And I ain't supposed to be getting no calls. And they was like, man, how long you known this girl? And blah, 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 blah. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I'm waking up to this. So I called up, like, what the hell you doing? You don't be bringing no people around Floyd Mayweather and all these people. Yeah, like, that's suspect. They gonna look at me crazy. They gonna look at everybody else crazy. Like, who brought this chick around here? Yeah, and she gonna bring this same damn broad to Gary Payton's house. And I'm like, Gary GP had to tell her, look, you can be in my crib. I don't know that woman. I don't want that woman in my house. That woman could be stealing, saying all kind of crazy. I ain't gonna say the women's name because the women, she kind of got a career. You know, I don't want to say nothing about them, say dropping their names, but I know what it is. They know what it is. What the hell? That mean? I know it ain't over. Well, you gotta understand, V. Harris is a troll. He just says stuff to get attention. So that's his job. Have you noticed every comment is something stupid? He means he don't know. So that's why he just gotta shut up. That's right. Salute. Kwame's back. So in case you haven't known, go over there and subscribe to at Kwame Brown Bus Life. Now, just to recap, Kevin Samuels had hypertension issues, drinking energy drinks, and allegedly taking Cialis or Viagra, those sex pills. That's a death cocktail. It probably ran in his family, so I don't think foul play was involved at all. If he was already on the medication. No, it's about who you bring to the party. You bring these type of unsavory people around, they will look at you different. And like I told you, I can't bring all my friends in the same place at the same time. I ain't stupid. I already know how that's gonna go. And that ain't gonna be well for anybody involved. That's gonna be an ultimate problem. Yeah, Kale's first wife talking crazy. Man, I wouldn't even know because I don't really check my Instagram messages. People been sending me messages. I guess because I'm not a real Instagrammer like that. I'm never really on there a lot. So I don't really see this stuff that was sent. So it was about a week ago. She sent all these messages talking about she finna file papers against me. Everything I said is a lie. Take it down. And all this craziness. And I'm like, holy shit, are you serious? Do you really want to do this? Because I will find that song and I'm going to put the song out. Then you really going to be in for it. She's going to keep messing with me and step in that black hole. Oh, you know they ain't finna do all that. Guru's got to send me that paperwork. supposed to send me that paperwork a long time ago. I still ain't gotten it. I'm just sitting here while clothes are washing. Well, drying now. So you get to see what it's like when I gotta multitask. Dip back, go here, come back, dip, come back, dip, come back. Washing clothes at home. I gotta wash comforters. Comforters can't be washed in my house. That takes a big, powerful washer for those. And here we got the super dry. So the super dry, I get to wash 3 comforters at once. That's what you gotta go through, man. If you wanna have clean house, clean clothes. I ain't been to sleep yet. People keep be like, man, when you go to bed? Not now. A little bit though. I slept a lot yesterday. Y'all don't even know I was asleep. Like, fuck, like, I was like, damn. I turned around like, I'm out of here. I need to get some sleep. Well, I guess they weren't supposed to get married. Look at that. A swell in the water level. The waves are smashing into the Hawaii. That means you ain't supposed to get married. That was God sending me a sign. I would stop right there and be like, I ain't doing this. I'm not seeing anything pop up. Oh, that ain't still a money? Oh, I'm there.
We have hot weather today, less hot tomorrow, more hot on Thursday, and we're going to be within 90 degrees and a couple degrees either way the next few days. I'm calling it a heat wave.
Got a massage chair.
91 at midway. Humidity levels, not highly whack. Heat index above 100 here today, but you're still going to feel it when you're out there. Plenty of sunshine all 3 days. Current temperatures, a few 70s, including work. Buffalo Grove, Highwood, Joliet, and 63 at Donovan, 72 in Cedar Lake, Indiana. Skies absolutely clear right now. Off to the northwest of us, that's where the wind is going to be and stay. Minnesota, Wisconsin, to you. I don't think we're going to get any rain because of a cold front is coming through here late tonight. What do you think? Jake Hamilton and women. Emily Blunt and halfway immediately come to mind. But there is a third player for the role of Mrs. Hamilton, and she is on an armless, and she's on the show tonight. And I love her. I gotta say something really quick. Do you know how strange it is to be up in the morning?
Okay, well, I guess what we ain't supposed to sit on them all?
You have the news on in the background. Of course, it's Good Day Chicago.
Ain't this a bitch?
The meteorologist and the anchor talking about you and your opinion on that.
Whole damn thing I'm trying.
He's known around the world as Captain America. She recently kicked butt in the last James Bond movie. Now the two of them are paired up for the biggest movie in the history of Netflix.
We have the Chicago exclusive interview with Chris Evans and, yeah, the future Mrs. Hamilton on a day Armis. The two recently worked together on the dark comedy Knives Out, and now they share the screen once again in The Gray Man. I've been saying this is Netflix's biggest original movie ever, a whopping price tag of $220 million. Starts streaming on Friday for the first time. I talked to these two all about it. You know, guys, I gotta say, I really wish they had that movie. I mean, they're very talented, but I wish they had the looks to go along with it. That's unfortunate. Biology didn't work out well for our Chicago exclusive interview with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas, talking all things Gray Man ahead of the release coming up on Friday. Scott, I think you and I would both agree she was the best part of the last James Bond.
Oh my God, you're reading my mind. I was just going to say that she was really maybe the only good thing in that movie. But
Well, it ended eventually.
Right, they should give her their own Bond movie based on that.
We'll never get a Bond interview ever again.
Ever. All right, thanks, Jay. Let's talk about a bottle of champagne being hailed as the most expensive ever sold.
So it is a 2017 Chateau Avenue Foch. It was sold for $2.5 million, and while
Man,
it's
this
a
thing is
fine
violent.
vintage, the real value is actually in the NFT artwork that is on the label. The businessman who commissioned the artist for the bottle design says it may be the first of a limited edition series. The buyers are two brothers from Italy who invested fashion and technology.
Well, some very pricey new trash cans are hitting the streets. This is San Francisco, and the city is testing a number of versions. 3 custom design cans, and boy, these are pricey. They fetch between $11,000 and $21,000 a pop. The others are off-the-shelf cans. They cost less than $3,000. The public will be able to use and critique each of these before the city makes its final decision.
Why are they so much money?
Well, remember, California has a huge surplus too, so they can afford $11,000 trash cans. Let's go a bit on the roads in Florida.
Yeah, dozens of cows on the loose yesterday, and this led to a huge backup. Police say there were about 70 cows involved.
I can't get up if I wanted to. This thing is smashing my damn leg.
To the shoulder to let the cows out. Firefighters put out the fire. Nobody was injured, not even a cow.
And a sprint towards the ocean. Sea lions returning to their natural habitat. This is Laguna Beach for the well-heeled. Very expensive real estate down there. And they were being treated for malnutrition. So the Pacific Marine Mammal Center released 5 in total lagoons here. They're all in excellent health.
And people off the coast of Chile were treated to a very rare sight of pond dolphins.
Sub-Zero got arrested for a shoot.
60 to 80 dolphins swimming in the bay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The last time that they say they saw that many out there was back in January. And there's a company in Japan that's come up with a solution for somebody who's drowsy, a drowsy worker anyway.
Ian and I were talking about this, not just because we need nap boxes here at Good Day Chicago, but because why are they stand-up? You know, this thing looks like a water heater, but it's not. It's going to give some folks in Japan who work really hard a little respite from the grind. Apparently, reports say some employees work more than 80 hours of overtime on a monthly basis. I don't know if I get it. Because the stand-up, you kneel on it, I guess, but you're still upright. Why can't you lay? If you're going to nap, Anita, why can't you? You're being horizontal. I don't get it. All right, for the first time ever, a woman will be flying with the Navy's Blue Angels.
Yeah, Navy Lieutenant Amanda Lee is from Minnesota. She's going to be flying with the Strike Fighter Squadron 106, also known as the Gladiators. The Blue Angels were formed back in 1946.
Okay, hey, we're just getting warmed up here. Good Day Chicago. Sylvia, Terrence, and Anita standing by. Everything you need to know to start your day. Do not go away. Fox 32 Chicago is special Olympics of the World on the sport for the Chicago Dungeon Derby.
One day when I was at work, a barge crashed into us. The crash destroyed my chauffeur and my career. The insurance company didn't care. They blamed me for the accident. I knew Cliff Horowitz had won the largest verdict in Illinois for a construction worker. I put my life in his hands. Took him to court and he won. The largest verdict in Illinois history for a shoulder injury. Insurance companies don't care if they ruin your life. Fight back. Call Cliff Horowitz.
I would take you guys swimming, but we don't have our swimsuits.
Say about South Branch Swimwear in Sierra.
I also have concerns about the hygiene level of the pool.
It's really so at Sierra.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Here's to those whose homework this summer. Group projects and workshops. Here's to those with morning meetings, networking events, and
All right.
1.9% financing plus 4,500 combined bonus cash.
Feel like I got punched in the back like 40 times. All right. Now, I'm gonna get out of here and finish out the day. Let y'all get on y'all day. We did a whole movie long video. Shouts out to Ed Kwame Brown Bust Life. Subscribe to him. And I'm out.